are back on the record.
All right, welcome back. We'll now take up the appeal of Michael McMurray. At the top of the docket, the appeal of Michael McMurray versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22173-072. All right, taxpayer is not present. Mr. Alvarez, go ahead.
The assessor's office is in agreement with the staff's appraisal.
Thank you. Mr. Lowry, go ahead and tell us about your appraisal.
Yes, sir. My appraised property is 68 East Drive. I think it used to be a main value of $100,600, but the appraised value at $191,400 for a total value of $485,000.
Thank you. Any questions? Do we have a motion? Yes.
Mr. Chairman,
Go
I
ahead.
move in the matter of docket number 20-22173-072 that the fair market value be set at the LTC staff appraisal value, setting the land value at $93,600, improvements at $191,400 with a total value of $285,000.
Second.
Commissioner Burcher?
Yes.
Commissioner Poche?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood? Commissioner Jeffers?
Yes.
Chairman Shahardi?
Yes. All right, we'll now take up the appeal of Paula Hamilton versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22176-020. Taxpayer is not present. Mr. Alvarez, go ahead.
The assessor's office initially valued the property at 1427 Marengo Street, $1,709,900. This was affirmed by the BOR. We have since performed a fee simple appraisal on the property. For the purposes of this hearing, provided the appraisal, comparables, and photo of the subject property to the tax commission. It yielded a value of $1,138,900, which we feel is more accurate indicator of market value. So we asked the tax commission to set the value $33,26,600 for the land, $812,300 for the building, for a total fair market value of $1,138,900.
All right, any questions?
Noted that the direct living area is 40,000 acres and 30 feet, and that we all had it at 4,290.
Yes, we do have it at that. I have not received that information from the taxpayer, but I can take a look at that, and if that is the case, the square footage is lower, then it would yield a lower value from our appraisal.
All right, any other questions?
What was the square footage, Commissioner? Okay, thank you.
All right, Ms. Paulman, you want to tell us about your appraisal?
Mark
$900,000 with uncontested land value of $326,600 and an improvement value of $573,400.
Any questions? All right, commissioners, in the letter to the commission, if I'm looking at the right paperwork, the taxpayer is requesting a value of $170 a square foot on improvements, which would be a value of $651,610 on improvements for a total value of $978,210. Our staff appraisal came back at 900. Do we want to go ahead and give the taxpayer their request, or what's the pleasure of the commission? Okay. Well, I've got
I did not. I was doing a quick calculation of it. I could do that if you'd like. I think it's yeah, it's gonna come, yes, sir, it's gonna come slightly, I think it would probably come slightly less than $1 million, somewhere in the upper nines, which would be close to the taxpayer's request.
so would you be comfortable with the 978,210, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Well, I can go ahead and make the motion if you all like. With regard to docket number 20-22176-020, I move that we fix the land value at $326,600, improvement value $651,610, for a total fair market value of $978,210, as requested by taxpayers.
Commissioner Bercher, Commissioner Poche,
Yes.
Commissioner Wood, Commissioner Jeffers,
Yes.
and Chairman Sahardi.
Yes. All right, we'll now take up the appeal of Thomas F. Schoenbrunn versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22176-029. All right, I'm here on behalf of the property owner. Mr. Alvarez, go ahead.
The assessor's office initially valued the property at $946,800. This is a multifamily property, a fourplex, in excellent condition, located in the Churraville neighborhood. It is in an excellent location. It's 2 blocks from St. Charles Avenue. We provided a fee simple appraisal that was performed for this hearing to the commission with comparables and a subject photo of the property. That fee simple appraisal actually came out higher at $1,051,300. However, we're asking the tax commission to affirm the BOR's value at $946,800.
All right, any questions? Mr. Hubal, tell us about your appraisal.
Here's an appraisal of 1310 Marigold Street. Total value, market value of $785,000. Land, $174,700. Improvements, $610,300.
Thank you. Any questions? We have a motion? All right. Well, what's that? Okay.
I would move on docket 2022176-029 that we accept the LTC staff appraisal, set land value of $174,700, improvement value $610,300 for a total fair market value of $785,000.
Second?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Now I'll take up the appeal of Keith Wiseman versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review. Docket number 20-22176-066. No one here on behalf of the property owner. Mr. Alvarez?
The assessor's office is in agreement with the staff's appraisal.
Thank you. Ms. Palmer?
Property at 1839 Napoleon Avenue for a total value of $700,000. The unit the limit value of $103,400 and the premium value of $577,600.
Thank you. Any questions?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I'm moving the matter of docket number 20-22176-066, that the fair market value be set at the LTC staff appraisal value, with land value being set at $122,400, improvements $577,600, with a total value of $700,000.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Next is the appeal of Keith Wiseman versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review. Docket number 20-22176-067. All right, no one here on behalf of the property owner. Mr. Alvarez?
The assessor's office is in agreement with the tax commission staff appraisal.
Thank you. Mr. Hubal?
Did an appraisal of 1308 Lama Street. The total value of $495,000. $108,000 for the land, $387,000 for the improvement.
Thank you. Any questions? We have a motion? Please.
In the matter of docket number 2022176-067, I would move to accept the LPC staff appraisal and set land at $108,000, increases to $387,000 for a fair market value total of $495,000. Second?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Next is the appeal of Deborah Mahan versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review. Docket number 20-22176-149. No one here on behalf of the property owner? Mr. Alvarez, go ahead.
The assessor's office has no objection to the staff appraisal.
All right, thank you. Mr. Cater? Tell us about your appraisal. Any questions?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, go ahead.
I move on docket number 20-22176-149. Fair market value be set at LPC staff appraisal. Land, 82,500. Improvements, 367,500. For a total fair market value of 450,000.
Second? Yes.
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 Yes. Next appeal of Richard Gomez de Rosa versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review. Docket number 20-22177-098. No one here on behalf of the property owner? Mr. Alvarez, please go ahead.
The assessor's office initially valued this property at $634,400. This is a multifamily property located in the East Carrollton neighborhood on Plum Street. We have performed a fee simple appraisal for this property, provided that to the tax commission, along with our comparables and a photo of the subject property. That fee simple appraisal actually came out lower than significantly lower than the Board of Use value, which was an affirmation of our original value. It came out to a value of $514,800 for the total value, with $120,000 on the land and $394,800 on the building. We're actually asking the commission to set that value. Our prayer apparently had the wrong information in it. Apologies to the commission.
So I'm confused.
All right, so
Tell me.
we sent you a prayer, but when they filled the prayer out, they put the wrong values in. So our
Okay.
actual values that we're requesting is $120,000 for the land, $394,800 for the building, for a total value of $514,800.
Okay, so the new value would be $514,800.
Yes, sir.
Total. Okay. All right, Mr. Huval, tell us about your appraisal.
Did an appraisal of 7518 Plum Street with a total market value of 400,000, 120,000 for the land, 280,000 for the improvement.
Any questions? We have a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I would move on docket 20-22177-098 that we accept the LTC staff appraisal, set land value at $120,000, improvement value $280,000 for a total fair market value of $400,000.
Second?
Yes.
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 Yes. Next, we'll take the appeal of Jeffrey Jones versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22177-073. All right, no one present on behalf of the property owner. Mr. Alvarez, go ahead.
The assessor's office initially valued this property at $477,300. It's a single-family property located in the North Fontainebleau neighborhood. We provided a fee simple appraisal of the property to the commission with our comparables and a photo of the subject property for the purposes of this hearing. That fee simple appraisal came out significantly lower than our initial valuation, which was affirmed by the board review. We're asking the commission set the value at our revised appraisal value at $38,700 for the land, $339,800 for the building, for a total fair market value of $378,500.
All right, thank you. Also note that the taxpayer is requesting the tax commission staff appraisal. Mr. Lowry, tell us about your appraisal.
Yes, sir, I did the appraisal of 77 South Florida Avenue. Received the total value of $315,000, the one-street land value of $38,700, and the improvements value at $276,000.
Any questions? We have a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I was moving the matter, docket number 221770773, accept the office of tax value, set land at 38,700, improvements of 276,000, fair market value of $315,000. Second?
Yes.
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 Yes. The appeal of Jeffrey Hahn versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22177-068. No one here on behalf of the property owner. However, the property owner does accept the tax commission staff appraisal. Ms. Alvarez?
The assessor's office also agrees with the staff appraisal.
All right, thank you. All right, maybe Mr. Wallace, you're going to present the appraisal?
Yes, sir, George Wallace, Louisiana tax commission, I'm speaking on behalf of Patrick Matthews. He completed the appraisal with a total value of $680,000. Don't get that land at $96,000, and the improvement $584,000.
All right, thank you. Do you have any questions? Have a motion? Please go ahead.
Mr. Chairman, I move on docket number 20-22177-068, that the fair market value be set at the LTC staff appraisal, land 96,000, improvement 584,000, for a total fair market value of 680,000.
Second?
Yes.
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 Yes. Next will be the appeal of Avram J. Gann versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22176-221. No one present on behalf of the property owner. The property owner is in agreement with the Louisiana Tax Commission staff appraisal. Ms. Alvarez?
The assessor's office initially valued the property at $470,200. It was affirmed by the board of review. The tax commission staff appraisal is within 2% of the board review's value. We're asking the tax commission to uphold the BOR's valuation.
Yes, that's very close. All right. Thank you. So you'll uphold the board of review, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Bennett, you want to tell us about the appraisal, your appraisal?
All benefit of the Louisiana tax commission, operates property at 140 Broadway Street, with a undisputed land value of $72,000, and a food value of $187,000, for a total of $459,000. Using marketing to improve some of the
All right, thank you. Mr. Jeffers, you have a motion?
Yes, sir. I move on docket number 20-22176-271, that the fair market value be set, that we uphold the board of review, land 189,000, improvement 1,378,500, for a total fair market value of $1,567,500.
What's that?
Board review.
It's 21, Commissioner.
Which one? 271.
176-221.
Oh, I got 27.
No,
271.
that's all right, you got it right?
I got it.
You withdraw your other motion?
Yes.
Okay, start over again.
All right.
Mr. Jeffers?
All right. I move on docket number 20-22176-221 that we uphold the board of review, land at 72,000, improvements 398,200, for a total fair market value of 470,200.
Second?
Yes.
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 Yes. Now I'll take up the appeal of Avram J. Den versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22176-222. All right, no one here on behalf of the property owner. However, the property owner is in agreement with the Louisiana Tax Commission staff appraisal. Ms. Alvarez, go ahead.
The assessor's office initially valued the property at $273,700. This is a fourplex located in the Fontainebleau neighborhood. The board review affirmed our decision. We have since provided a fee simple appraisal performed by our office to the commission, along with our comparables in the subject photo. The fee simple appraisal provided to the commission supports our value, however, is slightly higher at $280,600. We ask the commission to reaffirm the board review's value at $273,700.
All right, Mr. Bennett, tell us about your appraisal.
All Bennett, Louisiana Tax Commission, I appraised the property at 7145 Olson Avenue, with a undistributed value of $56,300, improved value of $198,700, total value of $245,000, both marketing and appraisal as well.
The taxpayer did request a different land value from what the assessor's office has, according to the notes in front of me.
The landscape is gone.
Okay. All right. Do we have any questions? We have a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move on docket 20-22176-222, that we accept the LTC staff appraisal, set the land value at $56,300, approved value $198,700, for a total fair market value of $255,000. Yes.
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 Yes. Pick up the appeal of Brenda Fusilier versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22176-235. No one present on behalf of the property owner. The property owner taxpayer does accept the tax commission staff appraisal. Mr. Alvarez?
The assessor's office initially valued the property at $495,800. It was affirmed by the board review. This is a multifamily property in the Uptown Center neighborhood. We have since provided a fee simple appraisal for the purposes of this hearing to the tax commission, along with the comparable and the photo of the subject property. However, that appraisal is significantly lower than our initial valuation. It came out to a value of land at 138,600, building value at 287 even, for a total fair market value of 425,600. We're asking that the tax commission, set the value at our revised appraisal value, which we think is more, accurate than our initial valuation.
All right, thank you. Mr. Hubal, tell us about your appraisal.
Appraisal of 1224 Napoleon, came up with a total value of 405,000, 138,600 for the land, 266,400 for the improvement.
And a total value of 405,000?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Any questions?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I'm moving the matter of docket number 20-22176-2335, that the fair market value be set at the LTC staff appraisal value with land being set at 138,600, improvement being set at 266,400 with a total value of 405,000.
Second?
Yes.
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 Yes. Next is the appeal of Trahan Langdon versus the Owens Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22176-271. No one present on behalf of the property owner. How the property owner does accept the tax commission staff appraisal. Ms. Alvarez?
We have no objection to the staff appraisal, it's supportive of our initial valuation, they're within 4% of each other.
All righty, thank you. Ms. Butler?
Tony Butler with the Louisiana Tax Commission, operates the property at 612 State Street, Colorado, with a total value of $1,500,000, land at $189,000, and improvements at $1,311,000.
Have any questions? We have a motion?
Mr. Chairman, can I do this one again?
Try this one.
Mr. Chairman, I move on docket number 20-22176-271, that the fair market value be set at LTC staff appraisal, land, 189,000, improvement, 1,311,000, for a total fair market value of 1,500,000.
Yes.
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 Yes. Next is the appeal of Michael D. Lindley versus the Owens Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-2217-290. No one present on behalf of the property owner. The property owner does accept tax commission staff appraisal. Ms. Alvarez, go ahead.
We have no objection to the staff appraisal.
I'm sorry.
We have no objection to the staff appraisal.
Thought that's what you said, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, sorry.
Like to make sure. All righty. Ms. Butler? I believe.
All right, so she can't testify because of our value.
Mr. Crosby, why don't you go ahead and
Jeff
present?
Crosby on behalf of Tanya Butler. Ms. Butler appraised the property at 10 Rosa Park, New Orleans. It's a single-family residence. She used a sales comparison approach to value and arrived at a value of 1.5 million, with 292,800 on the land and 1,207,200 on the improvements, a total of 1,500,000.
Thank you. All right, we have a motion?
Yes, entire docket number 202217610. I would move that we accept the LPC stock appraisal and set land at 292,800, increases at 1,207,200 for a fair market value total of 1,500,000.
Second. Yes.
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 Yes. Now I'll take up the appeal of Terrence Culver II versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22177-008. No one present on behalf of the property owner. Property owner, however, does accept tax commission staff appraisal. Mr. Alvarez?
We have no objection to the staff appraisal.
Thank you. Mr. Wallace? All right, any questions? You have a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Go ahead, man.
I move in the matter of docket number 20-22177-008, that the fair market value be set at the LTC staff appraisal value, with land value being set at 135,300, improvements at 814,700, with a total value of 950,000.
Second.
Yes.
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 Yes. Next is the appeal of Brian J. Gilly versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22176-126. No one present on behalf of the property owner. The property owner does accept the Louisiana Tax Commission staff appraisal. Mr. Alvarez?
We have no objection to the staff's appraisal.
Thank you. Ms. Palmer?
Marcus Palmer, Louisiana Tax Commission. I appraised the property at 409 West Street at $715,000, with an uncontested land value of $277,200 and an improvement value of $437,800.
Thank you. Any questions? We have a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I would move on docket 20-22176-126, that we accept the LTC staff appraisal, set land value at $277,200, improvement value $437,800, for a total fair market value of $715,000. Yes.
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 Yes. Now I'll take up the appeal of Dennis L. Milner versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22176-285. No one present on behalf of the property owner. Property owner, however, does accept the Louisiana Tax Commission staff appraisal. Mr. Alvarez?
The assessor's office has no objection to the staff appraisal.
Thank you. Mr. Cater?
Mike Gator, appraised the property at 5301 West Hall, final value of $70,000, $258,000 land, and $545,200
Any questions? You have a motion? Mr. Jefferson, go ahead.
I move on docket number 20-22176-285, that the fair market value be set at LTC staff appraisal, land, $154,800, improvement, $545,200, for a total fair market value of $700,000.
Second?
Yes.
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 Yes. Take up the appeal of Ross McClay versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review. Docket number 20-22177-096. No one present on behalf of the property owner. The property owner does accept Tax Commission's staff appraisal. Mr. Alvarez?
The assessor's office has no objection to staff appraisal. It's within 5% of our evaluation.
Thank you. Mr. Cater? I'm sorry. Mr. Bennett, go ahead. Thank you. Any questions? You have a motion?
Matter of docket number 2-22177-096. I move that we accept the LTC staff appraisal, that land at $147,500, improvement to $366,000 for a fair market value total of $514,500. Second?
Yes.
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 Yes. The appeal of Robert E. Young versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 20-22176-402. All right, nobody present on behalf of the property owner this afternoon. The property owner does accept Louisiana Tax Commission staff appraisal. Mr. Alvarez?
We have no objection to staff appraisal.
Thank you. Ms. Butler?
On the Louisiana Tax Commission, appraised the property at 15570 Clay Avenue for a total market value of $1,600,000, land at $357,000, and improvements at $1,244,000.
Thank you. Any questions? You have a motion?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I move in the matter of docket number 20-22176-402, that the fair market value be set at the LTC staff appraisal value with land value being set at $357,000, improvements at $1,243,000 with a total value of $1,600,000.
Second.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. All right, I believe that clears our docket for this afternoon. Am I correct? All righty. The Tax Commission hereby accepts all pre-filed documents and oral testimony into the record as Taxpayer Exhibit 1 in Globo, Assessor Exhibit 1 in Globo, and Louisiana Tax Commission Staff Appraiser Exhibit 1 in Globo, for each appeal hearing conducted today, respectfully. There being no other matters to come before the commission at this time, I will accept a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.